Welcome back, all my Minecraftian friends. The wait is finally over. It is time for the announcement video for the February 2014 Minecraft Hardcore Challenge, titled The Underground Challenge. The Underground Challenge is going to be on Seed 73 large biome. So let me show you what that looks like. Not the world, just how to get into it. So don't worry, Max, I'm not going to be showing what the world looks like. Let's see. World. Okay. You can call this anything you want, but I'm calling mine February 2014. Okay, and we're going to be in hardcore mode, of course. The seed is 73, just like that, and the world type is large biome. We're leaving structures on. These two are disabled, of course, and that's what see, create new world would take you right into it, and that's what the seed's going to look like. But I'm not going to show this. I'm not going to show the world because I don't want to give any advance clues to anyone about what's in the world or what the world looks like. So let us get back to this. Okay, we are playing in vanilla Minecraft. That means no mods, no changes to the game, no hacks, no cheats, no anything. Current version, whatever that happens to be at the moment. Brightness may not be set above 100% by either file editing or mods or anything like that. As I said before, we're going to be playing in hardcore mode, so your hearts are going to have the little black eyes on them, and nobody dies on day one. What this means is that if you record your day one episode and you end up dying in it, just delete the world and try it again until you get a good first episode and post that. But once your first episode is posted, you are committed to that world for the rest of the game. And if you die on episode 2 or episode 3 or episode 4 through 8, then you're out. This is going to be a 8-day challenge this time because February is a short month and it only has 8 Mondays and Fridays. Okay, all gameplay must be on camera at normal speed, so that's no speed ups, no saying, okay, I'm gonna pause the recording here and go and mine all this stuff out and then come back. None of that. Everything must be on camera. There is no AFK crop growth or AFK mob grinding or AFK anything else. Everything must be you know, on camera, regular speed, with you there counting towards the challenge, because this is a timed challenge. Everyone gets the same amount of time to complete the challenge, so it wouldn't be fair if people are doing AFK stuff, you know, like when they log out one day, you know, their crops have just been planted, and then when they log back in the next day for episode 2, you know, then their crops are all miraculously grown to full maturity. See, that's a no-no. Okay, next is no use of alternate world information. That means if you take the seed 73 and load it up into a creative world and run around and find out where all the diamonds are, and then you go back into your gameplay challenge world and dig directly toward the diamonds, see, that's a no-no. You should play this as if you know nothing about the world except what you've seen in the gameplay. The only exception to that is you can use any information that you have seen in other people's posted videos from prior episodes, not the same episode you're in. So, like, if in episode 1 Psycho finds you know, a dungeon at a certain place, then in episode 2 you can use that information. You can say, hey, I know where this dungeon is because I saw it in Psycho's video, so I'm gonna just run right over to it and capture it. That's perfectly okay. You can't use it in episode 1 even if he's posted his early and you're posting yours late, because that wouldn't be fair. Okay, it can only be information from other people's episodes can only be used in following episodes. Okay. Next point is each episode is one Minecraft day and one Minecraft night, which comes out to about 20 minutes. Okay, so, you know, no 40-minute episodes. I mean, if it runs a couple minutes over, you know, you can make your next episode a couple minutes shorter to make up for it. We're not real sticklers for this, you know, but we do try to hold to the roughly 20 minutes per episode rule. We prefer the episodes to start in the morning, as the first episode will, and end in the morning. And so then the second episode will start in the morning and end in the morning, and etc., 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 etc. Okay. Of course, if you're underground, which you will be in this challenge, you won't be able to see the sun going up and down. So, you know, use a timer and time 20 minutes of gameplay, or as soon as you can, make a clock. That is highly recommended, although not required, to make a clock and learn how to read it, and begin and end your episodes in the mornings. Okay. Next, post one episode each Monday and Friday of February. There are 8 Mondays and Fridays in February, so this will be an 8-day challenge. So, let me just take a quick look at this calendar over here. So the day 1 episode will be posted on February 3rd, a Monday, February 3rd, and the day 2 episode will be posted Friday, February 7th, and then all of the following episodes will be posted on, you know, the succeeding Mondays and Fridays. Okay, and now for the gameplay rules. There's no sleeping in beds. You can make beds if you just want them there for decoration, but don't right click on them and sleep in them. Okay? If you happen to accidentally right click on a bed, just get back up. It's not, you know, automatic disqualification. It just means, you know, I think you can get up before it resets the timer, you know, if you're quick. So, you know, don't get fanatical about it, but basically, I mean, there's no crop growth going on while you're sleeping anyway, so it wouldn't make that much difference to the actual, I mean, it wouldn't be that big of an advantage. And there's no avoiding mobs underground because of it, so, but still, it's the same rule in every month, so we're keeping it in this month too, even though it's not that significant. No sleeping in beds. Okay, next. No harming passive mobs, except with one exception. Okay, you may kill food animals after you have produced through breeding an equal number of baby animals of that species. As an example, if you have chickens down there underground with you, and you breed the chickens and make a baby chicken, okay? When you produce that first baby chicken, that gives you permission to kill one adult chicken, okay? One adult per baby. Say you breed cows, and you have a lot of cows, and you breed them, and you end up with 2 baby cows. That allows you to kill 2 adult cows, okay? So, the actual number of animals that you have down there with you will never decrease below the number that you originally took, because you'll be replacing them before you kill them, unless they die of natural causes or something, okay? So, that is an evolution of the rules from past months, because you know, every month I see how things work, and I fine-tune the rules. The no killing the passive mobs rule is meant to make the game more challenging, because you know, hardcore is just too easy. So I've got to think of ways to make it harder, and this is one of them, because it limits the availability of easy food. You know, killing a bunch of animals is the easiest way to get food, and then you don't have to worry about it for the rest of the challenge. So this is to make things a little more difficult. But at the same time, I don't want to completely remove any of the capabilities, any of the functionality of the game while I'm making it more difficult. So there's some compromise there between functionality and difficulty. Okay. Next point. You must get below ground by sundown of the first day. So that gives you approximately 10 minutes to run around and collect everything that you're going to need, and then get underground, and then don't come back up for the rest of the challenge. So, and by don't come back up, I mean don't even come up close. Don't get anywhere where you would have a line of sight to the sky or to anything on the surface. So don't be like coming up and looking out of the cave openings, okay? Stay completely away from the surface. You know, you can't like come up underneath the trees and mine underneath them, and you know, to get the wood. If you didn't take enough wood or enough saplings down with you to begin with, you're pretty much out of luck. Okay, you cannot collect anything from the surface after you've gone down. So just stay away from the surface, get down low, and build your empire down there. Okay, next point. Also, the Nether and the End are both considered okay. The Nether is considered below surface anyway, and the End, you know, if you can manage to get to the End, which I think is going to be highly unlikely, but that would be okay too. That would not violate the no coming to the surface rule. Okay. Next point. The categories of the game are single player and teams. Okay. I really admire anyone who takes on these challenges in single player mode, because I believe it is much more difficult in single player mode. You don't have, you know, 2 people to fight the mobs when you're in the caves, you know, although you do have 2 people to feed, so there is some trade-off there. But also I see the advantage of team play. You know, it's kind of lonely being in there by yourself. It's a lot easier to keep the commentary going when you have someone to talk to, someone to discuss things with. If there's 2 people running around exploring, there's just more action. Okay, so you know, it may make for better video, which is a good thing. You know, we're here to entertain the viewers, in addition to, you know, having fun ourselves. So whether you decide to play the single player version or the team version, you know, is up to you, and there will be champions declared in both categories. So there'll be one champion in the single player category and one champion in the team category. The criteria of monthly champion will be who has accomplished the most, and my decisions are not up for discussion and are completely final. And also, if you're just playing this to win, and if you can't win, you don't want to play, then you're probably in the wrong game. This is not about winning. This is about challenging yourself. This is about having fun. This is about entertaining our viewers of all of our channels. This is about trying something different. Okay? It's not just about winning. So, you know, if you're not an expert player, don't think that you shouldn't even enter because, you know, some of the experts are always going to win. It may be true that you don't have much chance of winning, but, you know, you'll learn a lot and you'll have a lot of fun, and you'll meet lots of new people. You'll produce great videos for your channel. There's a lot of reasons to play that don't include winning. Okay? So, it's not just about winning. And actually, I think anyone who survives the full 8 days is a winner in my book. Okay? Next point. If you are planning on playing in the challenge, okay, please post a comment on this video saying that you're playing, so that the rest of the world knows that you're playing, so they can all go to your channel and watch your episodes and subscribe to your channels. You know, don't send me a private message saying you're playing. Don't go to some other video, you know, like whatever my latest video happens to be at the time that you discover the challenge, and say, yeah, I'm going to play. Come back to this video, this February announcement video, and post your comment down there saying that you're playing, because this is where everyone's going to look to see who's playing. And if you need a list of the players, the Derp Guru has graciously agreed to be the official secretary of the MHC, and she will be keeping a complete player list on I think it's a Google document, that if you contact her, she will give you the link to the list and you can see who's playing. So thank you, Derp Guru, for providing this service to all of us. We really appreciate it. I have plenty to do on my own without having to worry about keeping up the list. And I think that covers everything that I wanted to say. I think this is going to be a really interesting and fun challenge. I know there's going to be a lot of new players, because I've been getting a lot of messages from people saying, yes, I can't wait, I'm going to play. Okay. And you should check back and check back in the comments of this you know, of this video periodically, you know, like at least once a day, and see who new has signed up, because I think in February you're going to see some names that you recognize, in addition to the usual repeat players that we always get. You know, I mean, I'm sure Scody and Max will be there. Velk said that he's coming back, so yay, Velk. But I think there's going to be some brand new players, some A-list YouTube channels that will be in this February challenge that is going to be really good for all of us. Okay, so this is Mike Deering signing out. Have a great time with the February challenge. If you have any questions, you can put them in the comments here, because I'm sure that, you know, if you have a question that 15 other people have the same question and they'd like to read the answer right here. So I appreciate everyone who plays. This is Mike Deering signing out.